going to say, I mean, one of the things that I think bulled people for six, but in a very enjoyable way, was at the time of Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, or shortly afterwards, you did Wedding Crashers.
Yes.
And gave and who knew you were such an accomplished comedienne?
Anyone who knew me.
Exactly.
No, I'd done comedy in rep, but, when you get pigeonholed, no one, if you're a classic straight actress and in the beginning an ingenue, then a leading lady, then, then a victim, then the evil. I did lots of evil as well. They keep,
You do good, bad.
Yeah, good, bad, victim, whatever. They go, oh, she can do this. Oh, she can do that. Yeah. So I auditioned for this, and I straight after they'd stopped doing Dr. Quinn, and I thought, oh my gosh, this thing is out there, but hysterically funny, and the Dr. Quinn fans will go nuts when they see this. This is R-rated. They're not going to be happy about this. There's nothing family about this. And so I closed it up. And then I thought, well, we're not doing Dr. Quinn anymore. And this is really funny. So I read it again, and I just kept going, oh, this is just too funny. So I had to audition for it. And I wasn't good at auditioning because I never really had auditioned. I kept being hired. It was based on previous work that I would get the role. And I auditioned with a casting director who was a sort of nice middle-aged lady with a little tiny camera. And I'm used to big cameras and lots of crew, and you've already got the part. So I'm there, and I'm having to do this embarrassing scene,
Is it the big scene that you had to do?
The big scene with Owen Wilson, yes. And they're pointing a camera at me, and I decided so I could show them I wasn't afraid of taking my clothes off at this stage. Who knew I was going to start doing that at my age? I wore like a lacy blouse with a bra on underneath, and anyway, long story short, the director called me that night and said, could I come back, and could I up the sexuality of the scene? And I said, well, probably if I wasn't playing opposite another middle-aged woman. And I said, no, I didn't really say that. Really, I didn't. And so I came back, and they gave me the most gorgeous guy on the planet. This guy who now is quite a well-known star, called Jeffrey Stoltz, who at that time was coming in just to do the scene with me, and put us in a room together to do this scene. And I got terribly embarrassed. I said, this is really weird. This is strange. Anyway, we did the thing, and I got the part. And then, of course, I had to do it with Owen Wilson. And then you've got Vince Vaughn saying, Owen, are you ready to see more of Seymour? Like, really, Vince, you really think that's an original statement? But it was very funny, and Owen was absolutely terrified. So,
did you calm him? Don't worry, Owen,
well,
I've done these sort of things.
I tried. Isla Fisher, she got in on the act, and she was supposed to be naked, as was everybody else, but she got out of it. So I was the only idiot that was supposed to had to do it. But one does cover oneself up, so don't worry about it. There was nothing actually ever to be seen, but it was still very embarrassing. So Owen had to do this thing, and he had to basically touch me and put his hands there, and it was embarrassing. It was a closed set, and he did it, and he went like that, and then the director said, cut, and he came out, Owen, okay, can you just relax your hands a bit more? And Owen looked at me, and I said, look, Owen, this whole thing would not be right for Jane Seymour, but currently I'm kitty cat, so you're fine. Okay. So then he went, and then the director came out and said, no, can you just, move your hands slightly? Looked at me, I said, Owen, I'm kitty cat right now, okay? Jane later for a drink in the bar. Okay, so he came, he did it, and he went, but he was the one that came up with the last line. He said, it wasn't scripted. He said, when you go out, he said, well, just say pervert. And I think it made the scene. And it was a very funny scene.